Welcome to the final night of X Games Aspen 2021. I'm your host, Jack Matrani, and on the menu tonight, we've got the crowd favorite, Wendy ski Knuckle Huck. We'll watch Dusty Hendrickson, the 17-year-old rookie, had a shot at history at the real cost snowboard, Big Air. And then, of course, tonight, Scotty James laces up the boxing gloves and tries to fight his way towards a three-peat, all going down right here, right now at the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. Let's light this pipe up, baby!
Under the lights, X Games Aspen third and final night. Welcome to the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham alongside my booth partner Craig McMorris in DC, reporting from the pipe all night long. Craig, I'm so excited about this one, headlined by Scotty James.
It's fight night, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty James got the boxing gloves on and he wants to punch his ticket to a third straight X Games gold medal. He's got the tricks. Can he put it down? But he is up against, in my opinion, the stiffest competition he has ever faced.
Yuto
Tatsuka. Yuto coming off a victory at Lax less than 10 days ago over Scotty James. Wow.
A few riders have dropped in already. Let's head to the top of the SuperPipe.
Ruka Hirano, 18 years old, an X Games rookie, but don't let the youth fool you. He's come equipped, and many around here at Buttermilk expect a podium finish here.
People are talking.
People are talking. The streets are hot on Ruka.
Dropping its switch right here, unnatural way. That right foot forward. Switch back.
Oh my.
Double 10, are you kidding me? Oh, that's just a good old-fashioned frontside 1080. Front 10, cap 10. Does he go 12? Absolutely he does. And the people are talking for a reason. You heard it here first, Brando.
This is the finals. Ruka's a rookie.
Yep.
And that was his first run ever at the X Games.
Yep.
Just fact checking. I want to make sure I'm confirmed here.
Absolutely. Big back 9. Set up for this monster front side 1080 there. Let's take a look at the 12. See how he grabs outside of his knee a little bit, then grabs in between his board? Really like that, and it also gives him the ability to get a little bit more whip on the rotation. It's one thing to grab outside your knee and grab your binding. It's another to grab outside your knee and grab that toe edge.
So Ruka jumps up to the top spot after his first run. Yuto Tatsuka. 2 silver medals in this event. Might have had a gold last year if not for Scotty James.
Loves Christmas.
How about that? Heck of a headshot from Yuto. It's all coming together for Yuto. You mentioned off the top, one of the best finals runs we ever saw just a week ago at Locks Open. Oh my.
Okay. Let's go. Cap 12, switchback 10. Front 12. Okay, how do you beat that? How do you kill? That is
Yuto Tatsuka has 2 silver medals. Yuto Tatsuka did not come to X Games Aspen for a 3rd silver medal.
Nope. He said, I'm going gold or I'm going home. And that's a gold medal looking run, if you ask me. That was a... Wow. I may have called that wrong, I think. I know the 1260 at the end was insane.
Just go with it, Craig. There you see Scotty James, who's won the X Games gold here in the pipe, 3 of the last 4 X Games. Now it's time for Pacificos to discover more about Scotty.
One of his big goals was to go to X Games.
Going out and competing in X Games is one of the most exciting atmospheres that we can really compete in.
He had a crash in the warm-up. There was concern about concussion, and really we're wondering if he was going to ride or not.
I stopped trying to control the uncontrollable. The clock had run out, I couldn't train anymore. There was nothing that I could really do about it other than just make sure that I was ready to go when the time came.
He's got the boxing gloves on. He's been on one. He's hyper-focused, and he's as progressive as they get in the pipe. Scotty James trying to put that run in we all expect from him here in attempt number 2.
Okay, switch backside technique. He goes backside 12 here, but she attempts and stops. Okay, those are 2 absolutely mind-melting tricks. Tap 10. Frontside double. Okay, that's really hard to do.
The game has changed.
Got it done in the second run and I claimed the gold, so it's exciting.
His second X Games gold medal.
We were just over the moon, couldn't believe it. I think we were all just grabbing each other and jumping up and down because it's not what we expected to have happened.
Just that feeling and feeling all that pressure and being able to handle that, I think for me was like a real accomplishment.
What a moment for Scotty James.
Doesn't that warm your heart?
Scotty James is on an unprecedented 2+ year stretch of victories. It is comparable to Shaun White in his prime. He went undefeated essentially for 2 seasons.
Yep.
He's going for the 3-peat here at Aspen. What more can be said about this guy? When he puts the boxing gloves on, the lights are on for finals night, no one is better.
What makes this year so interesting? Yuto Tatsuka, the run that we just saw. We have seen Scotty go so hard, but he's never really been touched. And I don't know if he's going to be touched here today. Whoa. Back 12, or sorry, switch back 12 to start his run. Are you kidding me? Okay, back 12. I just thought Yuto's was the best run ever. That is the best run.
He don't miss.
That was wild.
You're talking run 1 of the finals? I mean, Craig, tell me this isn't a run that would win any contest.
I can't tell you that because that's a true statement. Up until this X Games final.
What is happening? Yuto and now Scotty? And think about this. Look how high Yuto was. And Scotty was 3 feet higher.
That's what I think is going to separate Scotty. Yeah, that switchback 12 up top. Yeah, he has that monster 12 at the bottom. But his were 3 feet, consistently higher than Yuto's.
Oh my. We have a new leader. And it's a familiar face, Scotty James.
Don't go anywhere, we're just getting started here at the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. More after this.
Welcome back to the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe here on our 3rd and final night of X Games Aspen. Brandon Graham alongside Craig McMorris. Scotty James in first, Yuto right behind him, the rookie, Ruka Hirano, rounding out our podium. But my goodness, this thing is going to be a battle rest of the way.
Absolutely.
Joey Okeson, run number 3, just got into the contest earlier today after Shaun White had to pull out because of an injury.
Good save on the flat bottom there. I thought he was a goner, and then he digs in that toe edge for the Cap 10. Front 5. Double poke, double Michael Chuck to 5-0. Joey, there's not a box there, but he pressed it out like there was. That was a wild landing, but a very, very sick double Michael Chuck. One of my personal favorite tricks.
Something very underrated that isn't talked about enough is how the credential actually helps with rotations.
Absolutely. See, look at it. Swing weight, we call that. Here's that double Michael Chuck, patient on the takeoff. And then he kind of tail presses out of it. Says, ooh.
Yeah, he does.
Nice little save there from Joey.
So definitely Joey's best run of the night. By the way, Okason jumped up into 4th place after that one. So here's Taylor Gold. Had a couple of rough ones, but we know Taylor. He's been here before. He's ridden in every major contest. This isn't new to him.
No.
We expect something big from him here.
I'm just fired up to see that McTwist. He's been starting his run off so proper. Tweak right at the height of his air.
And if you get a chance, check out on the X Games YouTube channel the SuperPipe session from last year that he won. Just so innovative, so much fun. But here's Taylor Gold, run number 3 here in the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe.
Boom. McTwist I was talking about right before he dropped in. Here's this air to fakie.
Oh, just washes out again.
And it's not like he's bailing on the tricks he's doing on the air to fakie and the cap 10 there. It's the transition at the bottom. He's kind of losing his edge there where the vertical wall meets the flat bottom.
Ruka Hirano sitting in that bronze medal spot. Osaka, Japan, stand up for the 18-year-old on run number 3.
I also love how he does the little 180 before he actually drops in. Just kind of, yo, I'm going switch.
Yeah.
And I'm going yard. Switch back 10. And for a rookie, he has just not missed a beat. Knows his run. This is what I'm doing. There's the front 12.
The lights aren't too bright for Ruka.
So that was a better run than his first one, which currently has him in 3rd place, but I just don't see it touching Yuto or Scotty's. He has some very, very big tricks. He has the amplitude. But what those two did in runs 1 and 2, or in both their first runs, is it's going to be tough to beat.
There's a clear defining line between 1, 2, and the rest of the field for sure. But we cannot stress this enough. What Ruka Hirano is doing is contest win worthy in a lot of different competitions. Just so happens, oh my goodness, I spoke too soon.
Okay.
Ruka Hirano leapfrogs Yuto for 2nd place.
It's got to be because of that switch back 10 start into the back 12. I think that's what the judges really like to see. So here's the rebuttal.
Yuto Tatsuka just got bumped out of silver medal position.
Oh, he's upset. Oh, he mad.
Oh, go on, King.
Go off, fam.
Whoa.
Oh, he mad now. Front 12 to cap it off. Oh, don't poke the bear. Don't you dare poke the bear.
Tell me Yuto wasn't standing there, saw the scoring from Ruka, or at least the move up, and said, are you playing with me?
Not in my house.
Am I gonna have to do this?
Here's that cap 12 he fell on in the run previous this. Makes no mistakes, stomps. Back 12 double. Front 12 to cap things off.
I mean, you want to just talk about riding with intention?
Yeah, absolutely, so focused. That's gotta get him in a second, maybe the 1st place conversation.
Yeah! Yo, Yuto jumps up into gold medal position. Unreal. Wow. What does Scotty James do here? Well, I'll tell you what he did earlier this week. Check this TikTok out. Oh, that's pretty. Hey, to all those fans out there, check out the X Games Mode #challenge on TikTok. You can post your own clip. So here's Scotty James. What does he do now that first place was taken from him?
Well, he can go switch back 10. Into back 12. Into front 14.
Whoa.
Hang on, Scott. Now it's improvisational jazz right here.
Wow.
Switch back 12. He puts up his hands because that was not what he had in his mind, I believe.
And how did he even come away from that, Craig?
Where did he find the speed for that takeoff?
I mean, he took us all on a ride.
Absolutely. It was an emotional journey for everyone involved, and I think we're all better for it. Frontside 1440 lands so low, and this is where I'm like, oh, he's going down.
But this is where someone else might, that's it for them.
Yeah.
Not Scotty.
No scrubs in this pipe today.
No, we don't want none. Is that enough to take back first place for Scotty James?
I don't think it is just due to the bobble yet.
Wow. What a heater we have going down here at the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. Yuto Tatsuka currently in first.
Thanks to a partnership between video game developer Psyonix and the X Games, Rocket League and the X Games combined to create the RLCS X Games, a massive 2014 Rocket League tournament featuring the best teams from all over North America. Over 4 days of intense action, top teams across the continent like Rogue, NRG Esports, Team Envy, G2 Esports, and more took to the Rocket League pitch with $100,000 in prizing and RLCS X Games medals up for grabs. As the tournament went on, teams were knocked out of contention one by one as the intensity ratcheted higher and higher. Players rose to the occasion, while others fell to the wayside. It all came down to a grand finals matchup between NRG Esports and Rogue. But once the dust settled on an epic series, Rogue emerged victorious to earn themselves the first ever RLCS X Games medals.
Here on the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. What a battle we have going on here. And Gold does move up. You called it, partner, up into 4th place. So good to see him finally put it together there on that last run. Jan Scherer sitting in 7th. He's got that run. Can he finish?
Can he execute? And it's all been that very final hit. He's got that cap 10. Ooh. Something funny happened in between the cap 10 because he was putting in a front 12 on that second hit here. He does not. And you got to think a little bit, that last run, he took a pretty hard slam when he was trying that switch double alley back 10. Couldn't come into play on that one, so that'll do it for Yen.
So we move on to Ruka Hirano, sitting in that bronze medal spot. We've talked so much about Scotty and Yuto, and Ruka saying, I'm here. I'm trying to get my first X Games medal in my first X Games.
I want to get some. I want to make bank, he says.
I want to make bank, bro. Well, he is guaranteed a medal, that we do know.
And it looks like it is going to be bronze there after that first hit. Kind of pulled out.
Okay.
All right.
Let's turn our attention to the super heavyweight battle for X Games Gold. It all comes down to these final 2 here in the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe Final. Scotty James going for the three-peat. Yuto Tatsuka, our current leader, in search of his first X Games gold.
How do you make it harder? Yuto's last run, in my small mind, I thought couldn't get any better. I just didn't understand. Front 14 on that first hit there. Front 12 is what we just saw.
Whoa.
Back 12 is what we just saw right there. Now, I don't think that beats his last run, as he did put that very, very beautiful method up at the top there. So I think that was just putting it down.
No, but you know what this does is it shows Scotty, who's still up top, I'm still full pulling on my final run.
Pardon me, that was a cab 14. So, okay, he did. He did make it harder. I missed that, and I apologize, and I will not go to sleep because I'm going to be thinking about that. That cab 14 was filthy. He did it so good, I just missed it.
He went up to expert level.
So that was a back-to-back 14. He did front 14, then he did cab 14.
What's better than first place, Greg? I'm new.
High score, did I break it? Is that bad? So obviously, there's no scores. It's just overall impression. The judges will rank his run, right? So they thought his last run was better than Scotty's, so he is into first place. So Scotty James has his work cut out for him.
These are the moments that make the X Games, yet uncharted territory for Scotty James in his search for a three-peat. His previous gold medal performances, he led from the jump. And this was a victory lap for him. He's now got to come from behind if he wants to win gold.
Switchback 12. He was going switchback 10 last run. Ooh, cab 10, front 5. Back 12, so he's got a switchback 12 and a back 12. Does he have a 14? Yes, he does! I see your bluff and I raise you. Scotty James has gone all in.
This was 4D chess. To see Yuto do what he did.
Yep.
And now Scotty on the final run of the contest?
All right. Here's that cab 10. So the only thing that I can see from a judge's perspective is he does have the cab 10 and the front side 5. But to counter that point, he's got the back 12, the switch back 12, and the front 14.
Correct.
Now I want to take a look at Yuto's run, who's got that front 14, cab 14. This is really hard.
Craig, this is going down. Perhaps it's the greatest battle in the history of the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe.
Because not only do we just, at the start, they both put down hammer runs. They both put down more hammer runs after that. It's punch, blow for blow, back and forth. It is exhausting. And that'll do it.
Wow. And the judges have made their decision. And Yuto earns his very first X Games gold medal.
What an unbelievable finish here in the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. Yuto Tatsuka takes gold. But we're not done yet. When we come back, it's the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air.
Welcome back, everybody, to the world of X Games. I'm your host, Jack Matrani, and it is now time for the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air.
What a final we've got going on here. A look at our current standings. Marcus Cleveland leading the way with that ridiculous 96, but it's Takeru Atsuka that has left us all amazed.
Marcus Cleveland did a back quad 18. Takeru Atsuka did a quad frontside for 18, pardon me.
Well, we're in the midst of the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air Final. And you said it, Craig. This already, if we stopped right now and left, it'd be the greatest big air final of all time.
I mean, the most technical tricks. Sven did a flat 1800.
Oh, I saw it.
Like, Takaru just did an 8. Like, I still can't get over.
Takaru flew. He took flight.
Yes, he did. Oh! And Mon's going. Mon's going 1800 on everyone, too. So, I say it again, I missed the memo. I didn't know that we were doing this now.
Craig, like a year ago, this was the most exclusive club. We couldn't get in.
Yeah, it was, I think a year ago, it was Marcus Cleveland and Chris Corning were the only ones.
They were the only ones with the names on the list.
Yeah. I mean, Yuki
You had to know someone.
Yeah, you had to know somebody to know somebody.
Right. Yuki, you'd seen it or heard about it, but not at X Games.
There was a password, yeah. But I mean, there you go, 48.
Just look at it like this. We've got 3 guys who are in the 90s. It's not usually like this, Craig. If one rider gets into the 90s, that's a guaranteed pull.
Absolutely. The best score you can get is 100. Cleveland's sitting at a 96 here. Chris Corning. Is he going cab 18? Oh my goodness, that was a very, very precarious position to be coming into the landing in.
Remember, Corning really was at the start of the quad phenomenon 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's been on the X Games stage since then. Been looking for that gold. Is it going to happen tonight? Here's Rene Rinnekongas. Had a throwaway on his previous run.
Okay, so yeah, it's just the 1800 club.
Yeah.
Rene trying a frontside 1800, keeping it real flat. And I mean, that's the question to ask. Do you think a quad 18 is easier than a flat 18?
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
I don't know.
And here's Yuki Kodono.
Back 1620. Boom. He's just having fun. Remember run 1, just big old frontside 3. Chucks a back triple 16 right there.
Sorry.
Such a solid takeoff.
Yuki won this event when we held it in Oslo, Norway back in 2016. Certainly the highlight of his X Games career.
You just never know what you're going to get with Yuki Kodono, honestly.
So a nice score of 42 there. Now here's our current leader. I don't know what you do, how you top a couple of 48s.
Back quad 18, flat cap 14. What more? Oh my gosh. 1800, what's 1800? That's a 19.
Oh, no.
It's another, it would be 1980.
Sweetheart, you know, don't do the math.
It would be a 1980 right there.
Yep.
Quad 1980. We're gonna have to go to our graphics team and just be like, hey, grab SSX Tricky's like stuff and put it on ours, because that is, how do you font that?
Dusty Hendrickson, you see the punk rock patches on the pants. He might have put on long sleeves, but he is still keeping punk alive with those pants. Love to see it.
Never left.
Love to see it.
Never left.
So Dusty has a 40, trying to replace a 13.
Oh, I think he was trying to do like an off-kilter backside 180 there, where it looks like he's going back 3 and then pulls it back to backside 180.
Takaru Atsuka. I mean, a 49. What does one have to do to get a 50 in this contest, right?
I really don't know. I don't understand. This. Oh my! Oh! Okay, I knew it. I saw him lining up for that. Now Sven Thorgren was in second, got bumped down to that bronze medal position here in classic Sven fashion, keeping it flat. That cab 18 attempt right there.
And if you've been watching tonight, we've been talking about how bananas these scores are. No one could have foreseen the quad party that was going to take place this evening.
Did the jump just get magically bigger, or was there this pandemic progression that happened? I don't know what I can attest it to, but the level of trickery here is unheard of.
More from Aspen and the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air after this. Some of the sights and sounds of the X Games in our Geico music mix. Now back to the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air.
So we move back up to the top of the list. Here now, Mons Roisland sitting in that silver medal spot. Trying to replace a 45?
I mean, I think he was kind of looking for maybe a switch back 18 possibly. He's got that front 14 flat, and he's got that really good switch triple 16. Yeah. Right. So he's got those two scores, right? And I can't believe we're talking. You're trying to drop a 45 when the best run score is 50? I mean,
put it to you this way. Our podium, right now we have 4 riders in the 90s.
Yeah.
When Takaru won in Aspen 2019, his score was an 88 overall. That would be good enough for a tie for 5th place.
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago. Okay? Good. So Chris Corning trying to replace a 41.
He started off this event with the back quad 1800, and then it has just gone up from there. That escalated quickly.
I mean, it really got out of hand.
So Chris, try to do that cab 18 switch tail. Unable to do that there.
Chris is highly motivated. You know he wants to get, he's got a medal. He earned a bronze. He doesn't want another bronze. He doesn't want another silver.
I don't want that, he says. I don't want it.
I didn't order the salmon. Chris Corning wants X Games gold.
He really, really does. I mean, if you're going to put your body off kilter 4 times in one air, I mean, that's some real want there. But obviously doesn't improve his score with that jump there. So still got a couple more left, though, Brando.
Rene Renacongas, who came out swinging on his first run, had a couple bails his last 2 attempts, trying to replace an 11.
He was going flat front, 1440. I think he goes it again. Go me, buddy. Oh! See, this is where you have to look at it here. That front 1440 flat. You're spinning so fast that when you have to put down the landing gear, your shoulders and your hips are still going. So to stop that momentum, stop that rotation, that's the hardest part of landing a flat 1440. IMO.
Closing in on the 10-minute mark here in the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air. Yuki Kadono, I think Yuki played it right. He had some fun out the gate, and now he's ready to climb the ladder.
Yeah, he dipped his toes in the water before he jumped in. Switchback 1620. I think that was only a switchback 12 double. I could be wrong. The camera kind of cut in the middle of his air, so I don't know if he did.
We'll take another look.
All right.
So he improves that second run score, but not enough to move up. So here's our current leader, Marcus Cleveland. Trying to drop a 48. One of his 48s.
Okay. That was just good old-fashioned air awareness right there.
Whoa.
I think collectively, I think I can speak for everybody watching this right now. I think everybody just kind of held their breath for a second.
Yeah, I think Marcus is all of us right now.
Yeah.
Holding his chest.
That's big mood right now.
I mean,
he's going...
This could have been a bad time.
He's going quad 1980. If you try a quad 1980 and you don't get it, you're going to have a bad time. But he saves it there. Very, very good air awareness from Marcus Cleveland. I just want to say this thought here. We've seen Marcus Cleveland so much over the years, and I feel like this is just him in his prime at his absolute best. Take note. The drip is real.
Dusty Hendrickson trying to kick that 13 to the curb. Oh, yes.
That just goes to show you how big this big air is. Dusty Hendrickson literally blinked on the takeoff, and that made him do a front flip. That's just the text. Dusty, what's up? Not much, you?
So it jumps up to a 17, but that was nice.
That was so sick. How is he up here? I just don't understand.
If you're just joining us, Takeru Atsuka took a massive slam on his previous run.
And he's dropping in switch again. I can't watch. I don't want to watch.
Is he gonna go for it again?
Oh my, oh, Takeru, you just don't have the whip. You don't have the air for that. I am sorry. I don't want to be a negative Nelly, but you don't.
He's trying to do something that is, I don't want to say impossible because these guys are proving us wrong all night, but
the reason that he's not doing it is, I mean, you look at that replay, his third flip is, he's finishing it maybe 4 or 5 feet off the ground, then he's trying to go again.
So here's Sven Torger.
So Sven as well, trying to go cab flat 1800, and he's running into the same issue that Rene Renekongas is. You're spinning flat so fast that when you have to stop that, your body says, no, let's just keep going. So you see him butter out there just like Rene Renekongas did. Switch roast beef grab, though. That I mean, I go ahead, I guess I can say nobody's done an 1800 roast beef, I guess. I don't know.
I told you, Sven, just, there's a different rhythm with his riding.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is.
We're not done yet. When we return, it's the conclusion of the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air. We have to show you what went down in the Wendy Ski Knuckle Huck. It was an all-star battle featuring such heavy hitters as Alex Hall, Ferdinand Dahl, and last year's winner, Colby Stevenson. But what impressed the judges the most were runs by Sweden's Jesper Schader. who had the most impressive switch double backflip with tip-tap on the Knuckle. Then came Swiss skier Fabian Bosch, who threw this front flip to Brandy off the Knuckle. But the gold went to the legend, Henrik Harlow, who was definitely the most consistent of the night, culminating in this left nose butter 540 to switch nose butter cork 360. Congrats to Sweden's Henrik Harlow. Now back to the conclusion of the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air.
Marcus Cleveland still in the top spot.
Sitting comfortably in that top spot, in my opinion, as well there.
Here's our current leader with a minute to ride with in the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air.
All right, so Marcus Cleveland obviously not doing that back 18 or that cab 18 that he already has done. That's why he's sitting there with 248s. But I mean, he can spin backside. I'll give him that. I'll give him that for free.
So Marcus Cleveland obviously staying put in first place. Here's Dusty Hendrickson. Has that 40, trying to get rid of the 17.
He's going double front
double.
flip. And I think he took a little too lackadaisical approach on the takeoff or mid-flip because he just kind of got surprised by the Knuckle a little bit there. That was scary, Dusty.
Scary for us.
Okay, now, please don't. I'm not emotionally ready to be hurt again.
Is Takaru on a mission here with what will be his final run of the comp?
You already have a 49. But also, this is insane. He has a 49 and a 42, and he's in 5th place.
We don't make
Did
the
I
rules,
take
Craig.
crazy pills or something?
He's really taking his time here, which would make one think that he's going to give it one more go.
Oh, he's going switch. Better takeoff. Oh my gosh. Why? It's like when you got to hold your friend back and you're like, it's not worth it.
I know. I know. It's almost like Takaru needs a hold back guy.
Oh my God. Like the pain that he has to be in. That was 3 for 3. He's flying 90 feet and just slapping his body onto an ice cube.
Craig, we can't tell Takaru how to live his life.
You're right. I gotta let go. I gotta let go.
Here's Sven Thorgrid. Can he get rid of that 44? He's in bronze medal position now.
Cab roast beef 1800.
Yes! Let's go!
I even think Gimbal God had his hand up while he was doing a follow cam, being like, what? Does that, I don't think that beats Cleveland, but does that knock Mons out of silver medal position?
Remember, Mons has a 48 and a 45. Sven has a 48 and a 44.
Yes.
So does this get into that 46, 47 range?
I mean, cab 1800 roast beef, and forgive me if I've made mistakes tonight, but we're just not used to seeing 1800s time and time again. This is all new to everyone here. We're all learning together.
That was the final run of the contest. Oh, 47! And it gives him enough to jump up into the silver medal spot.
This guy. Congratulations.
And with that, Marcus Cleveland wins gold.
I've been hurt for the last 2 years, and just to come back and prove to myself that I have the tricks to be on top again feels amazing.
Congratulations to Marcus Cleveland on capturing gold here at the Real Cost Men's Snowboard Big Air. Now it's time to find out who made this year's X Games Aspen St. Hubert's the Stag Celebration Zone.
gold. And with that, Nick has guaranteed himself that gold medal. Jamie Anderson is guaranteed her first Big Air gold medal.
Mama's stoked. The fans at home are stoked.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And Yuto earns his very first X Games gold medal.
Are you kidding me? Marcus Cleveland
wins gold.
Oh, it's Henry Carlo.
Whoa!
And that'll do it here for X Games Aspen 2021. On behalf of Craig McMorris, Jack Matrani, Jimmy Coleman, Tom Wallish, and our entire hardworking crew, I am Brandon Graham saying so long from Aspen.
Another gold medal in her X Games rookie performance. She's here to reclaim gold. Are you kidding me? And with that, Chloe Kim is guaranteed her 6th X Games gold medal. Dusty Hendrickson. And I'm going back triple. Oh, you're doing him dirty. That's for that angle. Oh my gosh! Takes over the top spot. Oh, he mad. Oh, go on, King. And Yuto earns his very first X Games gold medal. Jamie Anderson. Filthy. Ill. Jamie Anderson wins her 2nd gold medal of X Games Aspen. Marcus Cleveland wins gold.